guys, and welcome back to another Council Comments. We are joined with our Ward 4 Council member, Greg Farrell. I just last saw you in the bucket of Tower 19 fire truck.
That's right.
Where I was forced to go 100 feet in the air, but what an amazing apparatus for the fire department, right?
Yeah, it is.
And it was kind of fun to go up, right?
It is.
It was. I was a little
It wasn't
scared.
that bad.
Was I a little bit scared though?
A little bit.
A little bit, but it was okay. So if you are new to Council Comments, we are talking with our council members and they're just kind of breaking down what's happened throughout the month, new things happening within the city, and just kind of putting it into terms that we can understand because sometimes the agendas are a little bit hard to read. So let's dive right in with, what month are we in? July?
July already.
Cool. Okay. So we are expanding. The city has bought some property to expand a certain area, the Environmental Services Center, correct?
That's correct. Opportunity came up that land next to the current environmental services for us to be able to expand in the future because of our growth. We're kind of strapped right there. So an opportunity came up. We were able to purchase some property for future growth because it's really not feasible to build anything else, but it'll help us expand in the future, the environmental services.
And can we tell everybody where it is located?
It's actually located off Highway 31, kind of behind Seoul Azteca. And if the environmental services really is the sewer department, so,
yes.
But that's the name of it, is Environmental Services.
Our proper name,
right.
Environmental Services. So that's good to know. So expanding that a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, also with the fire department, speaking of the fire we've already got a part-time position, but turning it into full-time. Talk to me about that.
That's correct. The need is so vast that our growth is growing so much, and the potential growth in the future, that we decided we needed another full-time code inspector.
Okay.
Because it was just backlogging with the part-time, so we decided, the mayor came to us and asked, hey, would y'all change this to a full-time position? And the funding was there and the need was there.
Yeah.
So it was a non-starter for us.
Well, cool. That's a good thing to do. Now, I know a lot of us like to shop, especially during the summer. We've been to the promenade and there's some construction going on. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a sinkhole in the promenade right next to the road as you come in, kind of in front of Belk, kind of on this side of it. And unfortunately, it kept getting bigger and bigger, and it was on our right-of-way. Some of it is. And it started to affect the road. So the mayor came to us, hey, we got to take care of this now, because if we wait, it could get bigger, it could take part of the road, and also it could affect, people shopping and all that. People said, well, I'm not going to go over there because the road stays closed.
Right, absolutely.
So we did an emergency contract to award to repair it. The hole is actually 20-something feet deep, and the culvert pipe is like 66 inches wide, and the existing one, it collapsed totally, so they're having to go in there and dig it out. And within 6 days they came in and shored it up to where we could at least open one lane.
Yeah.
And they anticipate they're going to redo the whole thing, clean it out, and they anticipate it being done within the next 60 days.
Okay, great. Look, at least we got one lane. We can shop with one lane, guys, right?
And we thank the citizens for being patient. And I know the detour was kind of a pain there for a while, but at least we got one lane open.
We got it. We took care of it. Okay, well, thank you for the update on that. Now, let's talk paving projects within the city. You guys have approved paving projects for 2021, right?
That's correct. Last year we kind of waited, and we moved some of the funding to this year, and we approved almost $800,000. The council added an additional $200,000 to so that we could do more roads, just to kind of make up from last year as well. And it'll be starting in the next couple months. We've already awarded the bid. And some of the affected areas are Maple Ridge subdivision. We're not going to do every road in every subdivision,
right?
But it'll Norwick Forest, Weatherly, Berry Hill, Kingwood, Scottsdale, and Park Forest, and the Slur area and Bermuda Lake Estates area.
Wow!
So it's almost 12 streets that we're going to pave. And this is all funded mostly from the gas tax that we get, is usually where the funding comes from. We don't get a whole lot, so we have to really pick and choose what roads, and we have an ongoing list that once these are done, the others will bump up, and we'll get those as well.
Okay, well, good to know. Now, the city has lots of committees. I know with COVID probably put a lot of things on hold. You guys were probably working in a different way, but you guys are kind of restarting some of these committees that's going to make your work as a council more efficient. Can you explain that to us a little bit?
Yeah, Mayor Brakefield, when he got mayor, he stressed to the council, hey, we need to reset up committees. And what they are they are 3 council members, and then whatever department head is in effect, it affects that area. And what we do in those committees is we kind of streamline the problems come there. It could be projects, budget, upcoming issues that are addressed. The committee meets, talks about it, kind of makes a decision, and then it's presented to the council. Some committees we have finance committee. They usually deal, right now we're doing looking over the budget because it's that time of the year budget. They usually handle that portion of it. We have a public relations. Right now their big thing is rebranding the city. They're working on that. We have a park and rec. We got projects coming up, and they've worked with Veterans Park. They actually found an issue that we were able to correct before we got too far into it. And then we have a public safety committee meeting. They kind of address any safety issues throughout the city, and that involves the police and fire as well. Right now we're kind of looking at what's called a traffic calming study and situation to address some issues there. So, but that's the main thing is we streamline, and that way we're not taking up all of our time in work sessions to handle certain issues.
Right. So you're kind of doing that outside and then bringing it into that work session, which we have talked about. You guys meet twice a month, I believe.
Yeah.
These work sessions, and this is really where it gets hashed out. They're several hours long, and you're really talking about everything on the agenda so that at the council meetings, it runs a little bit smoother, right?
And that's the whole purpose. A lot of cities don't do that. We elected years ago to do that, and it really makes things streamlined and makes things run a lot smoother.
I love it. Thank you for that information. Let's end with some fun stuff. We've still got the farmers market going on. How's it been going?
It's been real good this year. We got a few more weekends left, so we encourage everybody to go out. It's behind City Hall. And then we got the health fair coming up at Thompson High School Saturday, August the 14th, between 10 and 2.
And that Stacy told us that is going to be a really good one. She's got some human body blow-ups. Yes, like this. It's going to be really fun for the family. It's a great time to come out, meet some of our local doctors, and really just have some fun too, right?
That's correct.
It's really great information. All right, go get you some peaches at the farmers market. Check out the health fair the 14th, right?
The 14th.
School is starting back on the 19th. Woo, we got a busy month ahead.
We do.
But thank you so much for joining us, letting us know everything going on in the city.
Well, thank you.
All right, guys, join us next month for another Council Comments brought to you by the City of Alabaster.